She walked confidently down the street, and passersby stopped in their tracks, too stunned to speak, but she didn't care at all. After all, by the next day, they would have completely forgotten about it. However, this cheerful and lively girl was actually deeply lonely inside, trapped in the endless loop of her own birthday. No matter what she did during the day, as soon as night fell, a masked person would appear and take her life in various ways. Then, the next day, she would wake up in the boys' dormitory, perfectly unharmed, only to find herself back at the start of her birthday morning. In an attempt to break the cycle, she had tried to strike first, secretly taking action against the masked figure. But instead, she accidentally harmed her best friend. Anna was reborn once again. This time, her head throbbed with pain, and her body felt much weaker than before. Despite this, she pushed herself to continue searching for the masked person's identity, but exhaustion took over, and she collapsed on the floor. After a checkup, the doctor discovered multiple severe old injuries on her body, injuries that, by all rights, should have been fatal. It was then that she realized, though she could keep returning to her birthday, the injuries she sustained were real, and they couldn't be healed. But there was no time to dwell on this, because, based on past experience, the masked person would soon appear again. She made up an excuse to send the doctor away and prepared to sneak out of the hospital. But just as she was about to leave, she saw the doctor being grabbed by the masked figure. Terrified, Anna immediately fled, running all the way to the underground parking garage. She jumped into a car, quickly spun the wheel, and sped off. She thought she had finally escaped the cycle and couldn't help but feel proud of herself for being so clever. But before she could celebrate, the sound of sirens blared from behind. She had been pulled over for speeding. She tried to explain her situation to the police officer, but he didn't take her seriously. Instead, he shone his flashlight in her eyes, suspecting she was drunk driving. Just as she was about to argue, a thought crossed her mind. Maybe going to the police station was actually safer. So, she impulsively confessed to a bunch of crimes she hadn't committed, and she was promptly handcuffed and thrown into the police car. When the door slammed shut, she finally let out a sigh of relief. But the next moment, something unexpected happened. She saw the officer walking toward her and thought danger was about to strike again. However, he only gave her a glance before turning around and heading back to his car. Confused, she watched as he rolled down his window, holding a birthday candle that had just been lit.